All right, your TQ up on that #1 spot will be Swutta. John Peck on the 2, Sanders on the 3, Chris on the 4, James on the 5, Brian Hackmore on the 6, and our 2 bumps, Mitchell and Tony, rounding out the grid, 7 and 8. Our starts have been good so far. Let's keep this one clean. It should be a good race. Marshall, be on your toes. Drivers, we're going racing, less than 5 on the tone. Good, good, good. Clean, clean, clean. Here we go. All right. Excellent start. That is how it's done. Stock Buggy A out on track. Would have put down a blistering run in round #2. He gets a little loose. John takes the opportunity, shoots right to the front, and we've got a freight train of buggies coming across the line right now. John Peck out front. Swutta is second, Sanders third, Albright fourth, James fifth, Brian sixth, Tony seventh, and Mitchell eighth. Big pile up there after the double. 4 cars involved in that one. Looks like John rolled it over on the back double, so he drops all the way back to 4th. Swutta back out front. Sanders nailing the blue group corner, and now John will shoot right to the 2 spot. Like about 2.5 seconds now. He's got to make up on Swutta. Swutta has a pretty comfortable advantage here. We're only 1 minute in. There's plenty of racing left to go with Stock Buggy A. Dave Swutta Smith out front. John Peck back up to the 2 spot. But Chris Albright's right there. John blasts it down that front rhythm section. Takes it right back. Race clean, guys.
17-3.
Albright getting a little bit loose there at the end of the straightaway. Sanders is putting all kinds of pressure on.
5.
Down to 3 seconds now between our top 2. Swutta tagging the pipe. Doesn't need a marshal, just a little tap. Leader coming across the line right now. Second place working the cow guard. Speed bump. Sanders will now take the 3 spot. Goes around the outside. 2.9. So John is chipping away on Switta's lead. 16.2 for fast laps from our top 2 drivers. Swutta just laying down a 16.4. John with a 16.0. New fast lap. Takes a half a second out of that lead now. Pushing hard. 2 B5Ms out front, followed by another B5M.
17-4.
Got some trouble up front.
3 minutes left.
We're clear. Leaders are going to start working on some traffic here in a little bit. So if you see the yellow and maroon of Swutta, or the all orange of John, the silver and orange of Sanders, those are your leaders. 2.4 is the gap between our top 2. Now that John with trouble on the back roller, so now it's a 3-way battle for second. John, Sanders, and Albright coming across the line, going to be separated by 1.6 seconds between all 3 cars, and Swutta will now have a 4.5 second lead. Switta's got that thing working good. He had an awesome qualifying run.
17-7.
Looking to take home the win now. We're just past the halfway point. 2:45 in, 2:15 left to go. Leader Swutta over that back double, second place, working the berm. Third place right behind him. John gets a lucky bounce off the cowbell, but his car is loose at the end of the straightaway. Sanders now moving up 4th position. Still a 3-way battle for second. Sanders, Peck, and Albright going through that front rhythm. These guys battling back and forth, is letting Swutta hold on to that big gap. Had a little bit of a rough lap, a couple laps to go, turning 17.8, follows it up with 2 16.8s. We have 16.2s and 16.0s from John and Mike.
16-4. 16-5.
So they come across the 16.5. Sanders stuffs it. John's going to go around for the 2 spot. We got 3.1 between our top 2 now. Saw maybe just a little bit of a tap from Swutta. And John tags the pipe. Loses that 2 spot once again. Swutta coming across the line. 17.2 that time by. Albright now up to the 2 spot. Sanders is right there. And it's going to be 2.8 back to John. Don't forget the rest of the pack. We got Mitchell running the 5 spot, Brian 6th, James 7th, and Tony 8th. They're just over a minute to go. 1 minute left. Leader in the yellow and maroon, working the front rhythm section, second place and third right behind them. Now coming up into the rhythm, neon yellow and dark blue, followed by the silver and orange. Swutta, Albright, Sanders, John, Mitchell, Brian, James, and Tony. Complete running order here in our Stock Buggy A Main. The battle to watch on track right now is for second place. Chris Albright holding it down. Sanders not too far behind him. Although the traffic has got one down high centered. And Sanders looks to jump to the inside. He tags the pipe after that back double. 20 seconds left. We'll get this lap and one more.
7,
Battle for second still raging. 15 seconds on the clock.
16-9,
Sanders is now falling back a little bit, and John is going to be right there.
16-6,
Mitchell, fourth position as well, so they should make the line. 3 to make it, 2 to make it, and John will keep going. So John and Sanders keep running, battle for third, and they are not too far behind Albright. Albright over the back double. Sanders following him. There's John. Who's going to push hard? Who's going to make it? There's Albright, Sanders, and John. So Albright will hold on to that 2 spot. Sanders finishes 1 second back. And Dave Swidda-Smith laying the hurt down in Stock Buggy tonight. TQ and a win, finishes out with a 19.508. Albright 514.3. Sanders 515.3. Good race, guys.